Mark.
Mark what?
Richie.
Richie. Is it your vehicle, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. You got your driving licence with you and proof of insurance?
No.
Please? Okay. Reason I'm stopping you is because the vehicle's coming up as having no insurance. I've been stopped by the Hollybush pub as you went past, down in Antavadra, Tonteg. And as you've gone past, you accelerated quite heavily on the straight just by...
Arenas 3 says, more Magna Carta. There are still 3 clauses that are part of English law. Only 3 clauses of the Magna Carta still remain on statute in England and Wales. These clauses concern 1, freedom of the English church, 2, ancient libraries of the City of London, Clause 13 in the 1215 chapter, Clause 9 in the 1297 statute, and 3, a right to due legal process, Clauses 39 and 40 in the 1215 chapter, Clause 29 in the 1297 statute. In detail, these clauses using the numbering system from the 1297 statute state that 1. First, we have granted to God, and by this our present charter have confirmed for us and our heirs forever that the Church of England shall be free and shall have all her own rights and liberties inviolable. That's not a word I know. Let's learn a new word today. Oh, inviolable. Like you can't violate it, right? Inviolable? I haven't heard that word before. Never broken. Yeah. Inviolable. Inviolable. Learned a new word today. We have granted also and given to all the freemen of our realm for us and our heirs forever these liberties underwritten to have and to hold them and their heirs of us and our heirs forever. The City of London shall have all the old libraries and customs which it hath been used to have. Moreover, we will grant that all other cities, boroughs, towns, and barons of the 5 ports, as with all other ports, shall have all their liberties and free customs. No freeman shall have taken or imprisoned or disseized. Another word I gotta look up. God damn, my verbiage is not great today. Disseise. To deprive especially wrongful of seisin, dispossess, disseise. Okay. Of the freehold of liberties or free customs, or to be outlawed or exiled or any otherwise destroyed. Nor will we not pass upon him nor condemn him, but by lawful judgment of his peers or by the law of the land. We will sell to no man, we will not deny or defer to any man either justice or right. So those are the things that still apply under the Magna Carta.
By the car garage and break just before the corner.
Jade Skywalker, way to go, Hannah. Thanks.
No.
No? Okay.
Wait, what?
No, we know you said that.
Yeah.
Oh, because of what
I'm
Bob
obviously
Hoppe
filming
said.
this for
Yeah,
my protection. When you said I sped up,
Yes.
have you got any proof of that?
No, I'm just informing you the reason why.
Oh, no, it's not. But there's no video
No,
evidence. No video evidence.
No, it's what I've observed, and that's the reason why I've obviously followed you and then done a check on the vehicle.
Okay.
And it's coming back as having no insurance.
Well, it is insured.
Okay. Would you mind joining me in my van so I can we can contact the Motor Insurance Bureau and bottom out your insurance?
I don't need to get out.
Okay, no problem.
You know that, don't you? I don't need to get out.
I don't need to, no. I'm just asking you. It's a bit easier. Where we're not
Did I
in the
read
I'm
about Tennessee revoking
proof?
voting rights for protesters? The titling of some of those articles is a bit misleading. Basically, it's not a law that just says something to the effect of, if you're protesting, your voting rights are taken away. It's just that they made protesting on certain properties under certain circumstances a felony. Right? And if you're a felon, you can't vote. Which I also disagree with, but like, the wording of that article title was misleading. It made it sound like the law was like, if you're protesting this thing and we disagree, you're no longer allowed to vote. It's not. It's just that, like, I think part of it was like blocking freeways, disallowing emergency vehicles to come through, protesting on certain properties during certain times. I don't remember if it was specific government properties or what, but it just turned those things into felonies.
I can pull over somewhere, off the road.
No, it's alright. The van's behind me anyway. It's fine.
Right on.
Have you got any proof of ID with you at all?
No.
You got your wallet at all with you? Okay.
I don't need to give out any
It's
ID.
an offence not to produce driving licence or a valid insurance certificate.
Well,
when requested to do so.
no, I got a 7 days, haven't I, to produce.
No, you're required to at the roadside.
No, I got to produce. You can give me a producer.
I can do it at my discretion, but you should produce them at the roadside.
You're not obliged to carry any documentation with you in the car.
Proof of insurance.
No, not at all. That's not correct.
Okay, no problem.
You know that's not correct, don't you?
No, I'm telling you it is.
What? I got
I like how blasé this copy is. Like, no, it's true.
to carry my documents in the car.
You got to have them with you, yeah.
No, it's not correct at all.
Okay, no problem. What is
You know that's wrong. You know that's
I'm not
wrong.
going to agree with you. We'll agree to disagree on that.
Okay.
What was your surname, please, sir?
Richie.
Richie. How are you spelling that?
Ritchie.
And your first name?
Mark, I said.
And your date of birth, please.
No, you say my date of birth.
Yes. The day you were born.
That's the birth certificate, yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah.
The one that's
It
on
says on the birth certificate.
Well, if I can interrupt you, the one that's on your driver licence. So I need to check your driver
But it says on the birth certificate
Yeah.
not to be used for identification purposes.
Okay. When you apply...
Okay, but he's not asking you for your birth certificate. He's asking you for your birth date, which, while it is on your birth certificate, when they ask for the date of your birth, does not mean that they are asking for your birth certificate. Your date of birth is something that exists independently of your birth certificate. That's an official record of it, but presumably you also just know what your birthday is, right? Whether or not you have a birth certificate, you still have a birthday.
applied for your driving licence, you would have had to put your date of birth on the application.
Yeah, but it's not to be used for identification. You're trying to identify me now, aren't you?
I'm trying to check your driving licence is valid.
Well, you got my name, haven't you?
Yeah, I can't do it without a date of birth. Because I'm sure you can appreciate there may be multiple people with your name in the country, and I can't narrow it down.
Right. Oh, okay. Well, on the date of birth certificate,
Okay.
which is Crown copyright,
Yeah,
that's not owned by me. That's
Okay.
owned by the state.
yeah,
It says on there 15th of the 4th, 75.
thank you.
Can I just put this up a little bit because my car's
If you
getting
didn't, if that's okay.
it's getting a bit wet. That's all.
No, you can, like I said, you can join me in the side of the van
No,
if you
no.
like. Right. Have you got any middle names on your driving licence at all, Mark?
Ian.
Ian.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you.
I know when you said about insurance, that is not true at all. You told me something which is completely untrue.
Okay, that's what, when I've done a check on your vehicle, that's what's come
No,
back.
no, you stopped me because you were saying I sped up or something like that. It's nothing to do with insurance.
Okay.
I know that much.
When I've pulled up behind you, my colleague
Right, so no when it comes back, I've got insurance. No when it comes back, and it will come back.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Because do you think I drive a car like this without insurance?
Well, that's what I was quite surprised about, if I'm honest.
Well, I guarantee you that'll come back with insurance.
Yeah.
So, what would you do, what would you say then with regard to the checks you done, in relation to my insurance?
What do you mean? What would I say in relation to those checks?
Because you said your checks has come back that I have not got
That's correct.
insurance.
Yeah.
So what would you say then when it'll come back that I have got insurance?
Yeah.
What would your checks prove then?
That's not a question that I can answer.
Well, so it shows your checks
On
then.
the police national computer.
Yeah,
it's
PNC.
showing Insurance not held.
Yeah. So the PNC.
Yeah.
Right. That would be completely untrue and incorrect.
Okay. Well, that's the information I got available to me at the moment.
Because I don't work for free, see? So this is going to obviously cost you money.
Cost me money.
Yeah. Well, you've
Okay.
stopped me, haven't you?
Okay, no problem.
And
The constable's got a power to stop anyone driving a motor vehicle on the highway.
Right.
And
But
requesting to provide details
right.
of their driving
But then
licence.
if you stop me without justifiable cause,
I've
then
explained to you, Mark.
yeah,
the reason
yeah.
why
But then
stopped you.
I know that's going to come back as completely fabricated and untrue,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So when it does come back as untrue, what are you going to do about it?
You're free to continue on your way.
But you've caused damage to my car now.
I haven't damaged your car, sir.
Well, look at
I
that.
haven't touched your vehicle.
Look at that. That's going to damage the electrics.
I assume he's saying because he opened the window and it's like drizzling barely and there's a little bit of water on it. That'll damage the electric systems. No, it won't. You're fine.
Join me in the van.
No, I said no. I don't need to.
I've had a decent amount of, like, I live in Michigan, so it snows quite heavily. So my car has, you know, all electric windows and seat movie things and everything. So, like, during the winter, if I open my window and there's snow on it, a bunch of snow will get in. Or even when I don't. Like, when I open my door initially, snow will fall off the top of my car into it, onto the electronic parts. And, of course, the snow will melt once I turn my heater on. The electric systems are fine. They can take a little bit of water. It's not going to short them out.
To get out of my car.
Okay, well, then that's your decision.
I don't need to get out of my car.
No.
My car is going to be damaged now because it's raining.
Yeah? All right, mate. Cheers.
Right? It's raining. Right?
My colleague is calling the Motor Insurance Bureau now.
This is not cheap.
I know it's not,
This is not
sir.
cheap.
I appreciate and understand that. It's an expensive car.
And yet you won't even let me put it up a little bit.
I won't, sir, no. Who's your insurance with, sir?
Well,
Wait,
your checks.
who are you
Checks.
insured with?
Do your checks.
Sushi
Yeah,
Bomb,
I mean,
thanks for continuing
the
your
insurance bureau
subscription.
gonna ask
4
who
month
you're insured
streak.
with.
Twitch thinks I need
For
to
them to
share
be able to
this.
contact
Oh,
the
and Big
insurance
Titty
company.
Meg, thank you for
Premium Direct.
subscribing.
Premium
Tier
Direct.
1, 4 month
Nissan
streak, and
GTR.
Bumble
Grove
Homestead.
and
Thanks for
Dean.
continuing your subscription. They must a bunch
Sorry,
must
what
have
was
come
the
due
insurance
today.
company?
Grove and Dean.
Grove and Dean. Is
And-
that the broker?
No, Grove and Dean. Grove and Dean, the broker.
Grove and Dean.
Premium
broker.
Direct.
Grove and Dean broker. Premium.
Jade
Direct.
Skywalker.
Or Premium
no,
Credit.
That's not one.
Or Premium
Bellstar,
Credit.
Or Premium
thank you for
Credit.
your subscription. Blasting
Is
that
there anything you can get on your
August
phone,
sub
on
call.
your email?
No.
You haven't got any emails from the
Oh, we're
company
on a
to
hype
post number
train.
on?
Dang.
Okay.
And I'm filming, so it's difficult
I know.
for me to do.
I'm not sure if you can multitask with them and look
No.
while you're recording. No.
No.
Okay. What would be?
I've been in situations like this before, see.
Okay. So,
What a
not in the
shock.
car,
yeah.
but where officers have assaulted me. They've done,
No, I've asked
various
you, you can't
things.
tell us anything via email.
Thanks for the 100
Various
bits,
things to
Sushi
me.
Bomb.
Yeah.
and I don't trust any police.
Okay. No problem. What is your current?
That's not a slight on you.
That's okay. I'm not going to take it personally.
Oh, we already
Mark.
completed level
What
1.
is your
so-
current home address, please?
85 Mary Street.
Good, thank you. Just how long have you had the policy for, Mark?
MST3K
Doesn't
fan
know.
77. Thanks for continuing your sub. Love your
And I've had the
content,
policy.
Hannah. Well, thank you.
October, November, maybe.
What the year just gone? 2017.
Mm-hmm.
About October, November 2017.
My car is getting ruined.
I know, sir. Oh, wow, it's a bit of rain, sir.
Yeah, and it's electrics. These electrics, right, are going to cost a hell of a lot of money.
Okay. Like I've said, the alternative, you can step in the side of the van.
I don't
I'll
need
leave
to,
the
do
door
I?
open
I've
for
just
the
said,
van.
can I put my window up a little bit?
You have, yeah, and I've asked you not to.
Bumble Homestead, thanks for gifting a sub.
Okay.
Cotton Candy 903 with 10 bits. Hype train. Thank you.
You just Can I come back to you, mate? Can you shout out the VRM for me again?
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Dr. Gamble with 200 bits. Thank you.
The spacing on your number plate, sir, is also incorrect with the Road Traffic Regulations
Stone
Act as
Corbell
well.
with 50
that's an
bits.
act, so
Hype,
isn't it?
hype, hype,
It
hype.
is an
Also a
act,
little
it's,
bit of rain
it's
is not
it's-
going to hurt
it's not,
electronics
it's
in
not
your
against the
car.
law, is
It is against
Yeah.
the law, sir.
He's
What law
making
is that?
weird excuses.
Road Traffic Regulations Act.
That's an act of law.
Yeah,
It's not a law,
same
though.
as the Road Traffic
No, it's
Act.
not. That's legislation of government. That's
Yeah.
not law.
It is.
What do you think legislation is, you idiot? That's just legislation of government. That's not law. Okay, define legislation for me, friendo. You want to tell me what legislation is? It's law.
No, law of the land is completely different to legislation.
Okay.
Legislation is rule of government.
Okay.
And I don't understand any government rule.
Okay.
So
You live in this
Shake of
country. The laws of
faces.
the
Thanks for the
land,
100
it's not
bits.
that law of the land's different.
legislation applies to yourself, sir.
Yeah, but I don't need to comply with it.
Arenas 3 with 100 bits.
I've taken
Thank
this
you
up
for
with the
everything
DVLA.
you do.
That's a
Your
civil
transition
matter
has led
anyway.
to more
I've taken this up with the
me questioning
DVLA.
my own
It's not a
identity.
civil matter,
Well,
It is a civil
I'm glad
matter.
me coming out has been able
Well,
to get
what
you
criminal
to
offence have I committed then by spacing my numbers
self-introspect.
the way I
That's
spaced
redundant.
them?
Introspect.
Because it's an offence under the rules.
Like,
Does,
what
does
criminal
subscribing
offence have I
seem
committed?
pointless for emotes? No one's gonna make you subscribe. If you don't want them, then don't subscribe. I don't care. I mean, I do care. I like when people subscribe, but obviously, but like, if you don't think it's worth it.